Hey guys, what's happening? It's Richard here. Welcome to another awkwardly angled one-take review right here on Channel 23. Ha ha ha. And today's episode is brought to you by my new short film, Disbelief. If you haven't watched it yet, I'll put a link down below to it. Check it out. I'd really like to know what you thought of it. I'd really appreciate to know what you thought of it and all that stuff. So yeah, give it a viewing. Hopefully you like it. So today's video is kind of two different things. One, it's a review that I kind of wanted to do today because I just saw this movie and I wanted to talk about it. And then another thing is that this is kind of therapy for me because today started off pretty good, then it ended on kind of a bad note, and I can't really do anything about the bad note right now. I have to wait till tomorrow, which makes it even worse. So I'm trying to get my mind off it by making this video until I can handle anything with it. Hopefully it can get fixed tomorrow. So fingers crossed. Send me your love, guys, because I really need it. If I'm to be honest. So, but anyways, I just want to get my mind off it, and I want to talk about this because this is awesome. So today I went and saw a movie, and that movie was Star Trek Into Darkness. I saw it in 3D in the XD theater, which was because I saw it at a Cinemark, and they have that XD like IMAX-esque type deal, and it was pretty cool. And it was such an awesome movie. It was so good. So I'm just gonna get into it. I'm gonna make this review as spoiler free as I possibly can. So, don't worry about that. Anywho's, let's do it. So, Star Trek Into Darkness, which is a sequel to Star Trek, obviously the 2009 reboot film that J.J. Abrams directed, follows the crew of the Enterprise, Captain Kirk and Spock and Uhura and all those guys and gals and everybody, as they're going up against this advanced human guy named Harrison, who's basically declared war on Starfleet. And so yeah, they gotta go after him and kick his butt, essentially. That's the most basic version of the plot I can give to you. I mean, even though that is a very simplistic version of the plot, I will say stuff's got layers, man. This is like an onion, as Shrek would say, or cake, whatever you want to use. But yeah, there's a lot to the plot. Now, again, this movie was so freaking good. Oh my god, I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. And one thing you'll definitely notice about the tone of the movie is that this is a lot more dramatic, in my opinion, a lot more dramatic than the first Star Trek movie was. I mean, the first Star Trek movie had drama in it, but it was a little bit more funny, a little bit more humor driven, whereas Into Darkness was much more it was much more dramatic, and there's a lot more character moments, and there's going to be moments where you'll cry. I'm not going to lie, there's going to be tear moments, I'm sure, because I cried in this movie, and I'm not a big Trekkie like some of y'all. I mean, I'm more of a Whovian, but I definitely like Star Trek, but more of the newer stuff. So yeah, and yeah, there's definitely going to be some tear-jerking moments in this movie for you. And that's something I like too, and that's something that I think all sequels should do. I mean, you got to be a little bit different to your predecessor. Well, I mean, you got to stay true to what the predecessor was, but you got to try to be your own thing, which is always good. Always good. So yeah, the tone, I really dug that it was a lot more dramatic. I mean, there is some funny parts, but again, heavy drama. Performance-wise, everybody was really good in the movie. All the returnees were top-notch, especially Chris Pine and Zachary Quinto. They were so good. Zachary Quinto really blew me away as Spock this time around. He was so good. And as far as the newcomers go, everyone was really good. Peter Weller's in this movie. RoboCop is in this movie. It's awesome. Alice Eve, she did a really great job. But I think the best performance in the entire movie was Benedict Cumberbatch as Harrison. He was the villain of the movie, and he knocks it out of the park. He's so good. I would definitely argue that he's up there as far as like Joker when it comes to villains. Like he's not as good as Joker in any way, shape, or form, but he's up there. He does such a good job with the performance. He really blew me away. I think everybody will leave the theater thinking, "Oh my God, Benedict Cumberbatch is so good," and I'm glad he's getting this kind of attention too, because I mean he does such a great job on Sherlock, which is such a great show. You totally should watch it. And I'm just happy to see that an actor of his caliber is getting the attention he deserves, because he's so good at what he does. Yeah. Oh, this movie's so good. Let me try to think. What else should I talk about? Oh, the action in this movie. Holy crap! This is a lot more actiony than, or a lot more action packed, if you will, than the original Star Trek. So many, like, there's so many fight scenes, and it's so good. I will say, to compare the two movies, like if I had to pick which one I thought was better, Star Trek or Into Darkness, I would still say Star Trek's a little bit better, because I think I liked the plot in Star Trek a little bit more, because I liked the whole time travel thing. I thought it was really clever. But I'd definitely say Into Darkness is a close second. I think it could have been as good as Star Trek, and for some people it might be better than Star Trek, and I can understand that. But for me, it was just like right there, like Star Trek Into Darkness, Star Trek Into Darkness, you know. But at the end of the day, I definitely loved this sequel. I want more. I want more Star Trek. Make a third movie, please. It's gonna be awesome. I'm sure about it. Star Trek Into Darkness from this guy gets a 5 out of 5. Such a great movie. If you haven't seen it, I totally recommend it. Check it out. If you have seen it, in the comment section below, what are your thoughts on it? Keep it spoiler free. That would be key. And yeah, such a good movie. I loved it. This was definitely my favorite movie I've seen this year, though. I don't think I don't think it's going to be better than another movie coming out this year. Hopefully, this is better, because I want this to be the best movie of the summer. But we'll just have to wait and see. So that's about it for me. As always, don't forget to like this video. Follow Carter and I on Facebook, Twitter, directorscutradio.com, and Tumblr. Links are all down below. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. It's free. And favorite the video if you want to, and I will see you guys next time with a brand new video. And I'll try, since it's summer now, I'll try to make them less awkwardly angled and one taked. And I mean, this one is a bit sketchy and jumbly, so maybe I'll be more organized. So anyways, bye bye everybody.